Thanksgiving, the #1 travel time of the year. Are you ready? We have tips to make sure you are. Hi there, it's Robin Burdette with RE/MAX, and I'm here again with Chris Stone, my wonderful client, and a Loudoun County emergency medical technician, an EMT. I wanted to bring Chris on because this is a really critical time of the year that a lot of us are out on the road, are waiting in line at the airport, but more people out on the road. I think AAA said there are more cars on the road Thanksgiving weekend than any other time of the year. So Chris, I wanted to talk to you. What type of things do people need to think about when they're getting on the road?
Well, the first thing I think of is your child car seat. Statistics show that when we review those, most of the car seats are not installed correctly.
Oh my.
So what you really want to do is make sure that you review your car seat manual and the manual for your car to make sure that all of the components that are supposed to be integrated with that are installed correctly. And if you have any questions about that, there are places that you can go to get your car seat checked.
Great.
Some fire departments do it, but so also do some like automotive repair centers and things like that.
So I know there's, sizes and, you go from back facing to front facing and age and all. I mean, is there really different levels of attaching your car seat?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a myriad of different kinds of car seats, and depending on the weight of your child and the particular car seat, your manual will tell you when to go from rear facing to forward facing, and there's also some state law that says when a kid can go from one direction to the other. So you really want to make sure that you understand all of that and that your child is really secure in that seat, because it's really the seat that keeps your child safe in a car accident. It's not the car. The seat is designed to absorb all of the impact forces and take the hit so that your child doesn't.
Oh wow, that's important. We want our kids and everybody in our car to be safe. Do car seats expire?
There are expiration dates on them, so you definitely want to check that. And then all of your car seats you can register with the manufacturer, because there's hundreds of recalls on all different kinds of car seats all the time. So if you register your car seat and there's a recall, the manufacturer will email you. And sometimes it's just a little part that they have to send you that you need to swap out. And sometimes they'll say, take the car seat and get rid of it and get a new one, because they've just found that there's some defect or something and they want to get it out off the market.
I know that a lot of people say their child that's now 5, the car seat that they used is going to be just as fine. But it's not only the wear and tear, it's the technology.
Well, yeah, and each size of car seat should be fitted correctly to your child. And sometimes it's just a booster that you have to get, because remember, your car is designed for an average adult. It isn't. Your car seatbelt is designed for an average adult. It is not designed for a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, an infant. So the car seat is what makes the car fit the child, or the seat fit the child.
Wonderful information. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But what about the rest of us? I don't have any kids. She's old. She's 28. Anyway, so, is there something that I need to think about when my husband and I are driving down to visit family? What other hints do you have?
So the first thing I would say is, just don't be distracted when you're driving. Leave the phone away while you're driving. I don't know how many times we've come across accidents and, it turns out that for one reason or another, the driver was just distracted and ran into the back of somebody. So you definitely don't want that. Don't be distracted. And then outside of that, at least around here, Thanksgiving can be a colder month. So just make sure if you're going on a long distance that you have, some extra clothes, some extra food, water, in case for some reason there's an accident on the roadway and you're sitting there for an hour.
Or we have this little thing called I-95 that on a good day takes you 90 minutes to get to Richmond. On an average day, about 3 hours.
Right, and there's always the traffic as well too.
Yeah. So, and one of the things I always worry about, because I used to drive a lot back and forth to go visit my parents, and is sleep. Is that a concern nowadays?
Yeah, it always has been. You definitely want to make sure that you're well rested. You don't want to work a full day get the family in the car, hit the road at midnight, and think you're just going to power through to the morning, to get there for Thanksgiving Day. So just make sure you're well rested. If you have to switch drivers, that's always a good thing too.
And I know a lot of people over the years have relied on Red Bull and 5-hour energy drink. That in its own way can actually distract you.
Yeah, I mean, it can get you really jittery, and the best thing is always just make sure you're rested.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much, Chris. He's been fantastic and lots of great information. And as he said, your local fire department, emergency medical technicians, they can help you know what you need to do to make sure your family is secure when you go on travels this Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a safe Thanksgiving. And as always, if there's anything I could ever do for you, please just give me a call. And Loudoun County is lucky to have this guy. Thank you.